sort of like, I mean, as I understand it, who has made the warrant live?
It is the county court that it's been issued through, but it's not for you as a, it's for the Transport for London to be able to do this and instruct bailiffs. That's how it's
Yeah,
worked.
but who's actually given them their authority, please?
The court.
What? Yeah, but there's no judge there. There's no judge there. There's.
No, but it's all. A million people have contested this. It's all been sorted out. It's all been looked into. I can see this is, obviously your first time, but it's all definitely legal. It's been looked into a million times. It's been going for 20-odd years, and it is legal to do it this way. It's all done electronically.
Right, but how can a computer tell a man what to do? I'm just sorry.
No, I can't argue anymore with you. I'm telling you.
It's not an argument, mate. I'm just asking for a bit of advice.
I can't give you that advice. I'm not legally trained. I can just tell you.
Who can, please? Who can?
Well, you need to get legal advice yourself.
Well, no, I'd like to speak to someone that can actually.
No one else here, no manager, no anyone will be able to say more than what I've said because it's been said, lots and lots of times.
Well, it's not been said to me though, mate, and we're all equal under law, aren't we?
No, but all we have to do is...
We aren't all equal under law.
No, not saying that. I'm just saying all we're told to do is that all this procedure is covered under that rule, and then if you want more advice, you need to get legal advice. And none of us here are legally trained.
So you're at a county court. You're at the county court.
Yeah, but we're not legally trained. We're just court staff.
So is there anyone there that is legally trained that I can ask this question to?
There is not anyone in this building who is legally trained. It's an admin centre.
Right. So it's not a court at all then?
It is, and I'm not going to say any more because.
Oh, why not? Please talk to me.
But I know you've rang before, and people have.
Yeah, I have. Yeah. But no one's explaining. No one's explained.
We can't explain any more than we have to do because even a manager wouldn't be legally trained, and they would say.
So who is legally trained that I can speak to from there, please?
No one in here that is. So we are not. We haven't got any judges here.
So how can this happen then? Are you a private company?
The court. This is through the court. I'm not going to discuss it anymore.
Are you a private company?
No, we're not. We're the county court. We're the admin centre.
So you're not a private company? You're not registered at Company's House? You're not a corporation?
We are the county court business centre.
Right. Are you run out of the public purse, please?
We are HMCTS. We are the Ministry of Justice. Look into the CPR rules if you want more advice.
Do the public pay your wages?
I am going to send these out to you. Then it's up to you to either seek legal advice.
But I'd like to speak to a supervisor or a manager, please.
No, it won't make any difference.
What do you mean no? I'd like to speak to someone.
I can't to speak to you at the moment. I've been told that I have to.
Who told you that?
Like this.
Who told you that?
The manager here, because the manager can't answer any more than I've.
Well, who is the manager, please?
There's lots of managers.
Well, who is your manager, please?
Well, I'm just going to put you on hold 1 second.
Thank you.
I'm out of a meeting. I'm just going to put you through to one of them. His name's Doug Stanley, okay?
Thank you very much.
Hello, Douglas Stanley speaking. How can I help?
Hello, mate. How are you?
I'm not too bad.
Good. Mate, I'm having a little bit of a problem here.
All right, yeah.
Could you just explain to me, how can a warrant have been issued if a person hasn't issued it, if it's not been authorised by a person?
How do you mean if it's not been authorised by a person?
Well, as I understand it, there's a warrant issued. Hang on, what's it say here, mate? Hang on, mate. It says... a warrant has been issued by Northampton County Court. Doesn't it need a person to issue a warrant?
No, I think you're getting confused between magistrates' court warrants and county court warrants.
I thought all warrants had to be, because as I understand it, if someone doesn't actually authorise it, actually sort of give it life as it was, it can't exist.
No, in the magistrates' court, they're all signed off by a relevant person within the court.
Yeah.
But this is a county court matter, so it's a different sort of warrant.
Don't all warrants have to have some input by a human being, though, mate, to actually... Who generated this warrant? Who's responsible for it, mate?
What you're saying is not correct. I mean, we wouldn't need a signature on the warrant or anything like that.
No. I just want to know, where has it come from? Because it can't just appear. You see what I'm saying, Doug?
Well, it's been generated through the Traffic Enforcement Centre. Whichever local authority is it? It's GT.
Transport for London, mate.
Yeah, Transport for London. They'll have requested a warrant,
Right, and who did they request it from, please?
They requested that from the Traffic Enforcement Centre.
Right, and so the Traffic Enforcement Centre would have got this request,
Yeah.
and a person would have had to look at it and then grant it. What person would that have been, mate?
Well, it'll be a member of staff. Well, they wouldn't look at individual warrants. It would be a batch that they'd run.
Why wasn't I informed that this was going on, mate, so I had a chance to fight my case?
You should have received a notice to owner.
I mean, I sent off a letter to Transport for London stating that I totally disputed it, asking them for sort of like, details of it and telling them that I'd love to go to court, but I didn't hear nothing back from them, mate. So, how's that work?
It sounds like you might have grounds to appeal. Let me just bring your case
Well,
up.
the thing is, though, Doug, by appealing, am I not actually accepting it and sort of like asking for your mercy sort of thing?
Well, I mean, I don't know the legal position. I know you.
Yeah,
know the
I shouldn't have to
procedure.
appeal it, mate, because I want to dispute it. And I've told them this. I've written a letter to them, and I put in there that I wanted a pre-estimate of loss. I wanted full disclosure of their evidence. I wanted a proof of claim. I've stated that I wasn't the driver, and so, mate, I did do it all correctly, and I would have loved to have come up there on whatever date was given to me and actually asked to see their evidence, because I don't think they've got any.
Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't have had a gate or anything like that. I mean, it's not like a county court claim. I mean, effectively, we've not had a response.
It's not a county court claim, so what is it doing in the county court, mate?
Well, it's not a claim, is what I'm saying.
What is it? Because I thought it was, sort of like a civil court. It was a civil matter. It's going before a county court. If it's not a civil claim, what is it doing in front of a civil court?
Yeah, I mean, if you let me finish.
Sorry?
If you let me finish, I'll happily do that.
Go on, Doug.
See, effectively, we've sent out paperwork to you.
No, you haven't. I haven't received anything from you guys. I've only received stuff from Transport for London.
And what have you got there then?
I'm at work right now, but I've only received sort of like, the initial demand things, and it said that they was going to register this claim with you guys. So yeah. I sent them a letter back probably 4 days later after receiving it, which stated that I'd love to go to court because they threatened to take it to you guys, so I'd love to come. Stating that I'd like to get full disclosure of their evidence because I believe they've got none. Pre-estimate of loss, bill of proof of claim, stuff like that. And I've not heard nothing back. And now I've got a letter through from Devil's Butt Plug Marston's.
What day did you send that letter off? I'm just trying to
I can't tell you right now, mate. I've not got my paperwork with me. I'm actually at work. But I received a letter saying that they wanted to take it, that they was going to take it to you guys, to Northampton County Court, and I sent the letter back within 3 or 4 days.
Yeah. And you've not got your paperwork to hand?
No, sorry.
I mean, if you call back with your paperwork to hand, what I can do is talk you through the application process here.
Yeah. But it's all it is, though, mate. It's I was told to have a look at CPR 75, and at CPR 75, mate, it's actually got on CPR 75.5A, that I can sort of like get it looked at by a district judge. I think that's what I'd like to do.
Yeah, and you'd need to go through the initial stages of the appeals process.
But I don't want to appeal, mate. I want to dispute.
Yeah, well, the appeal is your dispute. It's why you don't think it's owed or why you...
Well, no, it isn't owed. They've not proved that it's owed, mate. They've not proved anything, have they?
I mean, I can send you out the paperwork to start that.
Yeah, I mean, if you could send me out whatever you need to, mate, but can I just get it across to you that, they've not proved anything. They're trying to take money off of me without proving I've done anything wrong. How's that work? A judge, a magistrate, no one has sat down and looked at this and gone, hang on a minute, there's no case. I've not been given the opportunity to put my case up to this. So how's that work, mate?
Well, the paperwork we sent out,
You didn't send it out, did you?
No, the local authority sent out.
Right, Transport for London did. I don't mean to have a go at you, Doug. It's just that I know that you guys, if I get any legal paperwork in, it's got to come from the court. It doesn't come from the person taking me to court. They put it into the court, and then the court send their papers out, don't they?
Not for these sort of cases.
Why not these cases, mate? What makes Transport for London different to... Because I thought we was all equal under law. So...
Well, the civil procedure rules you've been referred to will explain that.
Yeah.
But if you want me to send you paperwork to start your appeal and start your dispute...
Yeah, if you could. Just another quick one. And,
do you want me to email that?
No, please. Just the address. Doug, can you just tell me, so,
The benefit of me... Sorry, just cut across you just for a moment.
Yeah.
The benefits of me emailing it to you is there is a...
Mate, I've not got an email. I've not got an email. Sorry, but I know you've got to do it second class post, blah, 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 but please do. Sorry, Doug, just a quick one. Bill of Rights, doesn't that state that no one can be fined without conviction, forfeited or fined without conviction? Where does that stand?
I wouldn't be able to comment on the Bill of Rights. I'm not legally trained.
Who is legally trained, Doug? Because I'd love to have the chat with them. It's just that you guys are, this letter here says you have been sent this notice of enforcement because you have not paid money that you owe. I'm sorry, but I don't owe a penny to you guys, to anyone about this. I've not even been asked what happened. And I'm disputing it. How can they say that I owe them money without proving it?
Yeah, I mean, on your Bill of Rights issue, you might want to get legal advice on that. It's not something that we'd be able to assist you with here.
Got you. I mean, who there, mate, is legally trained that I can talk to about this?
We wouldn't give you legal advice.
No, I'm not asking for legal advice. I'd like to know where you stand legally, or where you think you stand legally. That's quite simple. I mean, you've got a legal department. You're a county court, mate, and no one's legally trained.
No, that's right. I mean, court staff wouldn't be legally trained.
So, but I keep on getting told that you've not got anyone there that's legally trained. Have you got anyone there that's legally trained, mate?
No, we haven't, no.
What, you're a county court? You've not got someone legally trained now?
Well, we are the administrative support to the...
Right. Yeah, great. Administrative courts are, have no... They're illegal, mate.
Not court.
Halsbury's. Do you know Halsbury's?
No, I don't know Halsbury's.
Right, you might want to Google it then, Doug, mate. Halsbury's have said that administrative courts, have got no authority. Now, who actually runs this court, mate, please?
Who runs the court?
Yeah.
What, the minister responsible?
No, as in the person in the building that's in charge of the building.
Well, that would be the operations manager.
And what's his name, mate, or hers?
His name is Richard Seed.
Richard?
Seed.
Sorry, mate, can you spell that?
Yeah, F-E-E.
F-E-E. Richard Fee, yeah?
Sorry,
Richard Fee?
Seed, yeah, F-E-E-D.
Oh, right, I was going to say, if his name was Richard Fee, it would be a very apt name for the building you're in. Right, is there any chance I could get to talk to him at all?
I'm afraid not, no.
Why not, mate?
Because I'm dealing with your query.
Yeah, but you're not legally trained, mate. You keep telling me that you're not legally trained and you can't answer my questions, so you're not really dealing with it. And that's not me having a go at you, mate. That's just the basic facts.
No, that's fine, but he's not legally trained either.
So, who in that building, which is a county court, is legally trained?
If we needed judicial input, we would refer a matter to a district judge.
So what district judge would you do that to, mate? Because I'm just begging to speak to someone that can actually give me some answers.
But the district judge won't speak to you. You need to file an application.
Well, I'll pay their wages, mate. They're paid out of the public purse. I'll pay their wages. I don't want to speak to them. I just wish they'd leave me alone. They're trying to tell me that I owe money when they can't even prove that I've done anything wrong. Doug?
Yeah?
Yeah, any input on that, mate?
No, I've got no comment on that.
Oh, Doug, come on, not a no comment.